You wanna know how to start Factorio, but you are also worried that tutorial will spoil you the whole game. If this is the point, then this video is for you, because it have as little spoilers as possible to give you only an overview of the whole game. I made the timestamps for you in video description, so if you come back to this video after some time, it will be easier for you to find information what you are looking for. What's more, in the bottom right corner you will see preset keys to show you used shortcuts, because those are very important in Factorio. Hello, my name is Trupen, and if you have any question, leave it in a comment. I will answer no matter what. Plus, for people who want to know even more about Factorio, there is a red button with subscribe word on it. So don't be afraid to click that. And now let's go to the game. This is main menu of Factorio, and it looks like menu from any other game, nothing special. It might be a little different in Factorio 1.0, but all information in this tutorial will be fine, because it is experimental version with all features available in Factorio final version. Okay, so if you want to make game a bit different, you can go to mods and install some modification, but for somebody who just started with Factorio, I recommend go straight into multiplayer and launch the game with your friends. Or in case that you wanna impress your dudes how much you know about the game, there is single player mode also. From here, we'll choose new game and free play, because this is the intended way of playing Factorio. You can go also for other game modes like tutorial, wave defense, or even download some user scenarios from the web, but like I told you before, we'll choose free play. This is map generator window. From here, you can change look of the map and also the difficulty. On the bottom, you can click preview to see how your settings looks in real world. Devs put spoiler alert on this button, so if you want to explore the planet on your own, you shouldn't click that, but for purpose of this guide, we'll see how it looks like. From here, you can watch how everything change when you randomize your seed or change world settings. We'll use simple seed 999, so you can put the same numbers to get identical map like me. On the left are pre-made settings, and for beginners I can only recommend rich resources, because other might be too challenging for them. There are 4 tabs with different settings. First tab have information about frequency, size and richness of basic Factorio resources, so putting the slider on the left will increase overall difficulty, and putting them on right side will make the game easier. Terrain tab is responsible for look of the planet. From here you can change amount of water, trees, cliffs and adjust moisture level. You can also select map type from many other types, like island, but normal map is better because it doesn't limit yourself. Many veteran players hate cliffs, calling them too annoying, so you can disable it. Let's jump into enemy tab. If this is your first time in Factorio, you can disable enemy expansion to prevent biters from creating new bases. It will make your life easier. You can also increase starting area to put first enemy bases miles away from your spawn point. You should never turn peaceful mode on, because it will make your enemy friendly to you. And can somebody tell me where is the point to have friendly enemies? Also, biters itself should be turned on for maximum Factorio experience. Last tab is called Advanced, and here you can change map size, recipes difficulty, technology or pollution. You should keep all settings default, or maybe click record replay information to make funny time-lapse of your game. And that was everything from world creation. Now it's time to press play button. There is some useless pop-up at the beginning, so simply press tab to close it. This is the game, and that little sweet guy is you. To change color of your dude, click E to open your inventory, and in character tab, give him some unique look. My favorite color is blue. First thing to do is setting your small iron mine. Just open your inventory and choose miner. That little yellow arrow shows you the output of your miner. So next thing to do is put furnace on that output spot. By the way, you can rotate buildings with your R key. Don't have fuel to power your buildings, so next thing to do is gathering some wood. I saw a huge rock near our respawn, so big amount of wood is not necessary. Let's put our wood inside machines and go for that rock. Like you can see, this rock contains some stone and coal. Furnaces are made with stone, so we'll grab also those small rocks to make more machines. I think it's good time to talk about tabs in your inventory. First tab is Logistics. It stands for transportation and storage of your items. Second tab, Production, have all machines and everything with production destinity. Third tab contains ingredients for other recipes and science packs. Last tab has everything associated with combat. When we hover on thing that we wanna craft, game will show us what ingredients we need. To craft furnace, we need only stone. But recipe for burning drill is more complicated and require iron plates, iron gears and furnace. We can craft this drill having only iron plates and stone, because game will craft gears and furnace automatically before crafting drill itself. It will take obviously more time than crafting drill from pre-made ingredients. This is why I crafted good amount of furnaces ahead. To craft one item, use your left mouse button. To craft 5 items, use your right mouse button. And if you want to craft all possible items, just use Shift plus left mouse button. With crafting behind, it's time to improve our small iron facility by placing more furnaces and drills. To grab iron from your furnace, use left click while pressing Ctrl, and to put coal inside, use Z to put one piece, or while pressing Ctrl, left or right mouse button. Now it's good idea to craft more miners and increase our iron production. I don't want to waste your time looking at miners, so I'll chop trees and told you that the easiest way to mine stone at the beginning is mining those rocks what I showed you before. But they are not always generated at your spawn, or there is only few of them. In that case, you have to mine stone with your barely hands. There is stone patch, and to mine it, you just need to be near and press right mouse button. When you get your first 5 rocks, you can craft second furnace. But we was lucky with rocks, and we don't need to worry about stone, yet. After improving our iron production, you have to think about fuel by placing 2 miners on coal. They will self-feed each other by placing coal to themselves. To kickstart, it needs only 1 fuel. You can loop even more miners to maximize your coal production, but at the very beginning it's not necessary. Like you can see, we are slowly running out of stone, so it's time to put miners also on the stone vein. Next step will be copper production. Just build it like you did with iron. Now it's time to make some power. Craft 1 offshore pump, 2 boilers and 4 steam engines. It is also a good idea to craft some power poles and few pipes. In our case we need a lot of power poles because water is miles away. To build power station, start with offshore pump, 2 boilers and steam engines connected like that. You can also build it in this way if you want. No matter how you build power plant, it needs fuel to run and connection to your building. When you pick up power pole, it will show you blue rectangle where power will be provided, or like in this case TUC. Connection between power poles is bigger than blue squares. So let's connect our power to base. You can just keep pressing left mouse button to put power poles in maximum distance. At this point, none of our buildings use electricity, but with connected power we can begin research. First, craft 10 science packs and lab. Then, put red science packs inside and by pressing T, open research tree to choose automation. It will unlock your assembling machine and long inserter. Assembling machines will craft items for you and it will be essential building in our industrial unit. Prepare your factory set by crafting few belts, inserters and assembling machines. With those items, you can start building real stuff. I don't gonna show you how to build best patterned or most optimized eco-friendly advanced factories, because exploring new things is the biggest fun and I want you to experience that fun. This is why I keep my tutorials spoilers free, having only necessary knowledge. We'll start with iron output from our furnaces. Just place inserter in a good rotation and connect it with power. Now put belts to transport our resources near crafting area. To craft items, use assembling machines by placing them near your supply belt, connecting to power and choosing recipe by clicking left button. will pick iron gears because, like you can see, it's required to craft red science packs. Machine doesn't work yet because it needs input for iron with inserter. Now it will craft gears for you, but it also needs output. Long inserter will be fine for this purpose. Red science packs also need copper plates, so give me a moment. We have all materials to craft science packs, so let's place assembling machines, choose recipe, connect power and put inserters. Now we have to make labs for output. I'll take our old lab to put it near crafters and also craft some more to increase research speed. Now is your turn to expand mining areas with electric miners, connect coal belt to your power plant and upgrade your whole factory in Factorio. Don't forget to also put some defensive to protect you from aliens. Your next obstacle will be oil refining and blue science packs. But don't worry, I will explain to you everything in a moment. But you need to know that right now you are at first 1% of the game and oil will be at around 50%. So to just let you know, there is a big cut. It's the hardest moment in your game, but at this point you should have at least 10 hours of experience, so don't worry. Many players quit Factorio at this point because they have no clue what to do. When answer is simple, find oil path. On the map it looks like that, and on the ground like this. Those are all necessary items to make your oil running: belts, inserters, electricity, pipes, pump jacks, oil refinery itself and chemical plants. Put pump jacks on oil spots, power them and connect everything with a pipes. You can use undergrounds to make it nicer. Then place oil refinery, connect it to oil and pick recipe. Next, connect petrol to chemical plants using pipes and choose recipe. If you don't see plastic, that's mean you haven't researched it yet. Connect coal, set output and your plastic is ready. Factorio is hard for beginners, so to make it easier, I made special playlist dedicated for beginners like you on your right side, and on the left is video suggested by YouTube. Leave us up for more knowledge about Factorio, and thank you so much for watching.